Well, there is nothing more fun than a red carpet runway to showcase great fashions. So why not a runway to showcase great rescues, as in dogs that have been rescued by amazing Suncoast organizations that are in need of loving forever homes. Mark Chambor from Canine Korral is here to help us coordinate this runway chaos. So Mark, we have so many great rescue organizations that take care of animals here on the Suncoast. Before we meet today's pet participants, you have some other animals and organizations to introduce us to.
I do. There are a lot of good rescues. This is Canine Castaways. That's Rose, and I took this from their website. She may be adopted, but remember, all of these dogs have, or all these rescues have more dogs to be adopted. They're endless. This is a racing dog retirement project. That, of course, is a greyhound. That's London. Oh. And Moonracer Rescue. That's a wonderful dog named Rudy. It looks like he's an outdoor dog.
He smiles a lot.
Yeah, Humane Society Manatee County, that's Parks. And the Humane Society has a nice low-cost clinic that's relatively new. Oh. This is Bishop's Animal Shelter, and that's Man. Man is an older Chihuahua who really needs a home. He's a wonderful dog.
Joey, he's got you written all over.
Yes, that dog has my eyes. And Mark, you make a great point that even if one of these dogs does get adopted, by the time someone calls, there are still dozens of dogs for each one of the ones that we've seen that needs a good home.
We live in a world where there will always be a dog to be adopted.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, you actually get to work with a lot of these different organizations and their dogs. Tell us about your training offer for rescues.
Well, what I've done for actually the last 10 years is I've offered a free training session to each dog that gets adopted within the first month. It gets them off to a good start. It kind of helps somebody with something that might be just really simple, and ultimately the goal is to not have the dog go back to the shelter.
Right.
The people in the rescue organizations, they do so much work, and I don't think anybody really sees everything that goes to just in one dog to get to one place.
Oh,
really
that's a cute one.
Well, this is a great reason then to highlight 6 Suncoast rescue organizations, and they're all giving a pup in need a rescue red carpet moment. So, are we ready?
We're ready.
All right, our first look today comes from Roxy. Welcome, Roxy. Roxy is accompanied by Iris. Roxy comes to us from Satchel's Last Resort. She's a 2-year-old black lab mix. Roxy describes herself as a good girl. Her friends describe her as active and playful. Roxy lived with a family with 5 children and 1 other dog. She's looking for an active family, hopefully with a fenced yard, preferably with other dogs. As you can see, Roxy is friendly.
She's playing up to the judge.
Yes.
She's looking for the votes, and I think she's getting
Right.
them.
She's single and looking.
A sweet coat.
Yes, and
Beautiful
she has
brown
dressed in a
eyes.
statement piece. If you can see, that leash says, "Adopt me."
And the tail is going.
Yes.
She's a heartbreaker.
Thank you, Roxy.
She went right down the road. speaking to each other.
Now let's meet Lola.
Oh.
Lola is accompanied by Sherry. Lola comes to us from Underdog Rescue. They specialize in rescuing small breeds.
Oh.
Lola's a 4-year-old Shih Tzu. She has a medium energy level. That is, she loves to fetch, but she also loves to cuddle.
She looks like me with that nose.
She
looks
does
like the
have
same
your
kind of
look.
nose.
She looks like the perfect dog for you.
She's really
Yes,
sweet
Linda, she
personality.
came from a shelter. She's perfect for a family, in a home, of course, but also good for a family that might be in an apartment or a condo. Lola is trying to bridge the gap between dogs and cats. She's great with cats. She's also great with kids and with other pets after a proper introduction.
Oh.
Thank you, Lola.
Very well behaved.
And she doesn't
Perfect
judge.
manners.
Oh, Lola is buttering up the judges. Now we're going to meet another Lola. This Lola is accompanied by Jessica. Lola comes to us from Nate's Honor Animal Rescue. Nate's specializes in rescuing homeless animals. Lola is a 1.5-year-old Chihuahua. She has a mellow temperament and a sweet charm. She does well with most families, and Lola is great with kids. Lola is best suited for a retired couple or someone of moderate activity level. Lola needs lots of love, and she has lots to give.
And you have a cute little outfit
She wants to be a
on.
little princess.
Look at those
does.
ears.
I
She's
know.
so proper.
She's so fancy.
Lola's wearing Pantone's color of the year. Thank you, Lola. Now we're going to meet Jules. Jules is accompanied by Jill. Jules comes from Sarasota County Animal Services. Jules is a 2-year-old black-mouthed cur.
Girl.
As you can see, Jules loves to have fun. She may be a stray, but
Oh,
she
look at
is.
her tail go.
She's wagging her booty.
She might be a stray, but she is focused
girl.
on her future.
Shake it,
Girl.
This dog has a
show 'em.
career.
Jules likes to dance and shimmy.
Go, Jules, go.
Girl.
Jules is looking for a semi-active family. Jules loves to swim.
Oh, what a
She will
great
get along with kids over 10 with an introduction, and Jules likes other dogs.
We like
Jules likes TV too. from the
Yeah,
looks of it.
she does. She
Thank
can
you,
shake it.
Jules.
shake
We
it,
like
girl.
you, Jules.
What a
Oh
sweetie.
my gosh, that's great.
Now we're gonna meet Lilo.
Come on down.
Lilo is accompanied by Christina.
Hi, Lilo.
She comes from
Thank you for
Unity
coming.
Herding Farms. They specialize in rescuing herding dogs.
Oh.
She is a 1-year-old Australian cattle dog.
Oh, smart.
Lilo's friends describe her as easygoing and a little submissive. Lilo was a stray, coming to us from Miami. Lilo's looking for a moderately active family. The thing is, Lilo likes having a job or an
needs a
activity
job.
to do. Lilo is good with older children, and she's great with other dogs.
Maybe she could help clean up. She can carry
She probably
things around the
could.
house.
Right?
She can hurt us. Yes.
likes
So we
order.
could give her a job. We've opened.
Thank you, Lilo.
Bye, sweetheart.
And now we're going to meet our first kitten of the runway today.
Oh.
Meet
Yeah.
Gumby.
Oh my gosh.
Gumby is a sweet little boy accompanied by Pam. Gumby comes from Royal Pet Rescue. Gumby is only 10 weeks old. Gumby has just been microchipped. Gumby has a friendly temperament. Gumby was a stray family coming to us from out east in Arcadia. Gumby's good for any family, good with kids with an introduction, and good with pets with a polite and proper introduction.
Oh, she's
Thank
so
you,
beautiful.
Gumby.
Gumby.
Oh, and Gumby is neutered and ready to go. That's our first neutering on the red carpet. Thank you, Gumby. And thank you to Mark from Canine Korral for all of our wonderful animals and all of our great animal services that we have here on the Sun Coast. If you want any more information about any of these animals or any of your pet needs, including daycare and boarding and the training that Canine Korral is offering, you can go to their website, caninekorralsrq.com. Coming up next, a unique world premiere from Florida Studio Theater.